brother Rich and I stayed at the Dung Quat Hotel, which is 3 miles south of the Chu Lai Airport. It is a 90-room, 4-star hotel. We were the only two staying there. This view is looking west towards the ocean, which is about 2 miles away. After check-in, we headed south through the town of Bin Son on Highway 1 towards the My Lai Memorial, which is at the furthest reach of our planned travel. My Lai 4, as our military maps identify it, is known locally as Sun Mai. All that remains are the foundations to the homes. These are the original maps that I carried when I was in Vietnam as a radio operator. We spent several weeks supporting an engineering battalion that was clearing land, thus eliminating enemy concealment. The home base for this operation was Hill 43. Hill 43 is located next to the athletic field, which is noted in a 1969 Playboy magazine article as the most dangerous place in the world due to booby traps and mines. In this Google Earth view of Hill 43, the top has been stripped of vegetation and burned in order to farm local fruits. The Y in this photo is where we are parked in the next video, and the other arrow is the route we took to the top. With Hill 43 behind us, this is a ground level view of the athletic field. 20-something young man offered to take us to the top but refused to have his picture taken or a tip for his services. As you can see, some of the berms are still recognizable even after 50 years of weather. This is a view of Hill 43 and the athletic field as we left the area. This used to be one of 5 different villages by the name of Tam Hoi, but now it is one large rural village. We rejoined Highway 1 heading south to a large commercial area that is located in front of what used to be Fire Support Base Dottie. I was able to photo and video from a distance at these 2 locations. We were not allowed on the actual site of Dottie due to it being a military communications facility. This is an area that was very important to me. The lagoon and beach were beautiful and pristine, but a scene of death. This is where I captured an SKS rifle from a young female Viet Cong. This rifle is currently mounted in my home office. The arrow on the left is where I found this young woman. The 2 on the right are the trail that still exists and the lagoon. Unfortunately, we were stopped by the local militia, who informed us we needed prior approval from the elders of each village. We were not given approval to this area or the other 2 villages I wanted to visit. According to our driver, this was due to lost family members and PTSD. We managed to get to the beach but a mile and a half away. The beaches were full of trash and plastics, unlike what we saw in 1970. The other two villages that we could not visit are located on this map. I never knew we were only 1.2 miles from where the My Lai massacre took place prior to us arriving. These two villages are known as pacification villages. We spent several weeks protecting this so-called safe zone. In the following two photos, the first day of monsoon and the day after.